Hey everyone, welcome back to the Food Locker. Today we are making a super simple homemade dish with juicy chicken, sweet onions, and a few basic seasonings. You can easily make something tasty and satisfying. The flavorful onion pairs perfectly with tender chicken, and it goes great with rice. Perfect for both lunch and dinner. Let's get started. As usual, we will start by preparing the vegetables. First, prepare 3 cloves of garlic and mince them finely. You can also use a blender if you prefer. Next, slice 3 pieces of ginger. I usually leave the skin on because I'm too lazy to peel it. But make sure to wash the surface well if you do the same. Now prepare the green onions. Cut them into 1 to 2 inch pieces. Separate the green leaves from the white stems and browse. Keep them on different plates, as we will add them to the pan at different times. Then prepare 1 whole onion, which is one of the main stars of this dish. Cut it in half and place the flat side on the cutting board. I used a radial cutting method this time. Angle the knife and cut from the outside toward the center of the onion. This helps keep the onion pieces looking nice. Carefully separate the onion layer by layer to get a beautiful and unique shape for each pieces. This time we are using skinless chicken thighs, which are more hearty and juicy. Cut them into small pieces. There is no stretch requirement for the size, so adjust it based on your preference. Just keep in mind that pieces that are too large can be harder to cook evenly. Next, let's marinate the chicken. Add soy sauce, dark soy sauce, oyster sauce, baking soda, black pepper, sugar, cornstarch, and water. Mix everything well. After about 1 minute, add some seasoning oil and mix again. Before cooking, prepare the sauce by mixing chicken broth and cornstarch together. Make sure the cornstarch dissolves completely. Now we are ready to cook. Heat a pan and add some oil. Swirling it around to coat the surface evenly. Add the onion. Then season with a little salt and sugar. Stir for about 10 seconds. Then add some white wine. This helps release the aroma and flavor of the dish. Cook the onion for about 30 to 45 seconds. At this stage, the onion should still hold its shape and remain slightly crisp. Before it softens too much, remove the onions from the pan and set them aside. Then heat the pan again and add a little more oil. Once the oil is hot, add the ginger first and let it release its aroma. After about 10 seconds, you will smell a strong ginger fragrance. Ginger pairs really well with onion in cooking. Next, add the green onion stems and garlic. and stir fry briefly. Let this aromatic release their flavor into the oil. This will form the flavor base for the chicken. Once the garlic becomes fragrant, add the chicken. Spread it evenly in the pan and be patient. This step is important to get a light stir. Cook for 1 to 2 minutes, then flip and cook the other side. Ideally, both sides should cook evenly. Since the chicken is already seasoned, it can brown easily, making it harder to judge doneness by color alone. For that reason, flip it a few times until the chicken is fully cooked. When the chicken is almost done, add a splash of white wine. Then pour in the prepared sauce. Turn the heat up to maximum. And stir everything well so the sauce coats the chicken evenly. Once the chicken is fully cooked, add the green onion leaves. These soften very quickly, so cook them for only about 30 seconds to keep their texture. Finally, return the onions to the pan and stir fry for another 30 seconds over high heat. This allows all the flavors to come together beautifully. And we are done! The chicken and onions are fully coated in sauce. The vegetables are still bright and slightly crunchy, and the chicken is juicy and tender. They look amazing and tasty even better. Try this recipe at home. I promise it will be a crowd favorite. If you like this recipe, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye!